hope we are all doing fine. Yeah, and hope you can hear me very clearly. For those who are hearing me for the first time, my name is Mercy. I'm manager in the business, and I'm going to be the host for tonight's session. And basically, for tonight's session, onboarding is to help you, especially if you're a guest and you're getting started in your forever business. There is the basic knowledge that you need to have in order to ensure that you're building your business with the right foundation. So I hope we are all set with our notebooks and pens, kwa sababu it will be really enlightening, and also just to take a short notes to be able to refer to later or even to train your team. Yeah. So I want to share my screen so that we can get started. Okay, so let me just go right into okay. Let me see if I can rotate. Okay. Haya basi, so tuko pamoja, sio? Hope you can hear me very well. Yes, so the orientation I'm going to do is basically from the plan Forever Living Products. I'm sure particularly for the guest who is joining, you are able to join in the bigger session, that is the business opportunity session, to be able to get a bigger picture of the business. So currently, we are actually celebrating, it should be 48 years if I'm not wrong. Yeah, currently 48 years of this plan being in existence and still growing strong. So this is just to rubber stamp to you, especially as a guest, that you're in the right place. The plan that you're about to embrace has stood the test of time, and it will still continue growing strong. Okay, so yes, this is Forever. We're also known as the Aloe Vera Company, Forever Living Products, whichever way you'd want to refer to it. And just to go through a brief of the company, it was founded in 1978 by Rex Morgan. That is the founder and the CEO, or rather was the CEO, but is the founder of the company. And as you can see on your screen, the most important thing in life is to help others get what they want and need in their life. And that is just, in summary, what the Forever Living Products plan is about, because you'll be able to identify people who want to improve their well-being. Courtesy the products the company has, you can be able to impact people's lives. Also, you'll find people who are interested in diversifying their income streams. And as a coach, you can get to guide them on how they can do so with this plan and get to achieve the goals and the dreams that they have. Yeah. So besides being founded in 1978, we have our headquarter office at the Scottsdale, Arizona, that is in the US. It's a US-based company operating in many countries. But as you can see on your screen, that is our head office, Huko. Such a pretty place, isn't it? Yeah. It's situated in such a very nice place. And because we deal in health and wellness, one of the key ingredients we have in our products is the aloe vera. So the company owns millions of hectares of aloe farms in the Dominican Republic and Texas. This is inaitwaje, one of the ingredients in the making of majority of our products. Yeah. And we distribute products in more than 140 countries worldwide. We are looking at a concept that is global. Yeah, this is a business plan that you can build globally. Okay. And we remain debt-free and family-owned. So as you can see on your screen, there is the current CEO, yeah, Greg Mon, who is the son of the late Rex Mon. Yes, so continuing on with the history of the company. Yes, in 19, I hope my screen is not, eh? I hope naweza kuona vizuri, or maybe I can put it vertically, but anyway, I think we're okay. So in 1978, Forever is founded by Rex Morgan in the US, yeah, and in 1981, yeah, the AVA manufacturing facility was purchased. This is where actually most of the manufacturing of our products happen. Yeah, and if you come across the video in regards to this manufacturing facility, they say that Forever really invested millions of dollars in ensuring that they have a high quality, state of the art manufacturing facility. So it's top notch. Yeah. Then in 1989, Forever opens in Europe. Yeah. And I remember the recent training we had at our office. The leader who was training shared that by the time Forever has been able to penetrate the Europe market, that shows that this company is legit, because not all businesses get to thrive in Europe, especially if they are not legitimate. So this is just to show that Forever is really a legitimate company. Then in 1999, aloe fields were purchased in the Dominican Republic. As you can see, there are millions of hectares of aloe plantation. This is also to show you, especially as a guest, that the company controls everything: the planting of the main crop used in the making of the product, the manufacturing, and as well as the shipping, as you'll see as we continue on. Then, going to now 2008, Forever Direct opens. So, Forever Direct basically takes care of distribution of products all across the globe. So that is basically what Forever Direct is all about. Then, in 2011, one of the most prestigious incentive of the company, called Eagle Manager Incentive, was born. And I'll be sharing more on this as we continue on, so that you as a guest can understand how you can qualify for this. And then in 2012, additional aloe fields were purchased in Texas. Just to give you context as a guest, that this is a company that dominates when it comes to production of aloe-based products. So the company uh, ensures that the land that it has ni kubwa sana, to ensure that there is aloe plants, to ensure also sustainability in the production of our aloe products. Yeah. Then in 2013, that's when the first global rally was held. A global rally is one of the prestigious incentives that we have. And as I'll be continuing on, I'll be sharing more for you to understand what it's all about. Then Forever is really keen when it comes to giving back to the society. So the Rise Against Hunger initiative was birthed courtesy Forever. And basically, this initiative was to be able to feed communities all across the globe that are in need of food and all that. Yeah. So during one of the global rallies, I remember one of the leaders saying she was part of those who are packing those meals. And interesting enough, some of those meals came to Kenya, to the arid areas, yeah, and they were of great benefit, yeah. So it's also about impact. Besides the money, the impact, yeah, that the company has to society. Then in 2018, Forever marked the 40th anniversary, yeah. This getting to just show how Forever has really stood the test of time till where it's gotten to right now. Then in 2019, we had our mini aloe vera bottles launched. They are yet to get to Kenya, but mostly in the US and in the UK, these are in plenty there. I think also South Africa, if I'm not wrong, maybe. Then in 2024, our aloe fields were certified organic, yeah, and this is also a very big deal, yeah, to get to show that the products that the company makes are not subjected to any chemicals, to I don't know, to preserve or anything of that sort, just to get to show that what the company makes, especially the aloe drink, is a larger percentage from directly from the plant itself, yeah. And this can give you confidence, especially as a guest, yeah, that you can recommend our products. In any case, maybe mtu akuulize, are your products chemical based? No, you just share with confidence that they are certified organic. Okay, so now getting into the meat of this session. So real success in our business comes from three main things. Firstly, community. And when you're starting off in business, you'll be able to be in connection, or rather be in touch with other leaders who are also building the business. And through that, you're able to be associated with a community of like-minded people who are building their forever business. And the essence of community is to be able to create a sense of belonging, but besides that, also offer support and mostly support and also unity in what we get to do in terms of the company activities and every other thing. Yeah. And also that sense of belonging. Some people actually can consider getting into entrepreneurship just from the simple fact that you have a community of people who are like-minded, you can talk to, you can share your concerns, and they can come through for you. Yeah. Then, because the company deals in health and wellness is one of the other key things that will ensure real success, especially for you as a guest who is starting off, because one of the first things we usually say in our business is you need to be a user of the products. Yeah. So that means that before even you get to recommend to other people, you need to be the first beneficiary. So when you improve on your wellness, you have the confidence to be able to even help others to improve in their wellness. And from that, now that's where now the finances come in. Finance is coming in because firstly, you're helping others to improve their wellness. And secondly, when it comes to team building, yeah, where you're helping people to grow to be part of a community of people who are making money and doing well in the business. Okay, so I hope we're getting value till there. You can drop me a number one on the chat box if you're getting value. So anytime you're starting off a business, it's always important to stop and think about what matters most to you, because that goal that you have in mind is what will actually drive you to achieve that which you'd want to achieve to get in your business, if you understand what I mean. Yeah. Yes, and there's some of those goals that we have. Possibly for you, you have a vision board. Inaweza kuwa physical, inaweza kuwa kwa simu. Some of these things possibly you take time each and every day to think through. They're very, very important. Goals are very, very key in anything that you get to do, because those goals will be your driving factor to building your business. Yeah. So possibly for you, it's travel. Possibly for you, it's just having your own time where you get to relax. You get to experience different cultures, possibly through traveling, family time. Yeah. Having that balance of your business and also tending to your family. Traveling all across the globe, I've talked about that. Possibly personal time, yeah, your own time. Also getting to achieve, possibly driving your dream car, having your dream home, cash flow, being surrounded by a community of people who are like-minded like you. Whatever your goal is, it is really valid. And one of the things we usually say when you're setting your goal, it needs to be smart. Smart meaning it needs to be specific. If it's a car, what is the specific model? M stands for measurable. If you're talking of money, how much money do you want to make? You cannot say a lot of money. No, you need to put a figure on that measure. Yeah. Accurate and realistic, we usually say hapo, definitely, yeah, because you cannot say that your goal is inaccurate. Ni wewe ndio unajua what you want to go for. Then lastly, time bound. Yeah, you need to have that sense of urgency that drives you to get to take the goals that you have. Yeah. So you'll find that as you start off your business, you'll be part of a team of people who, like I mentioned, are like-minded like you, and they'll be able to share value that will enable you as a person to get to grow. And also you, when you get to grow in your business and you get to a point where you become a leader, it would be definitely good for you to pour back to the community that helped you to grow so that you can uplift other people. Okay, so just to talk briefly on the steps in the marketing plan. When you get started, we call you a preferred customer, PC, and as PC, you get to enjoy 5% discount on any product for your own use and 5% profit. But in any case, your goal is high and you'd want to especially get more money, the first and most important step to get to would be assistant supervisor. Yeah. And the next most important step is usually manager. Yeah, I remember when I was growing in business, this one of the leaders who was saying there are two very important steps when you're growing: assistant supervisor and getting to manager. Because at assistant supervisor, you're wholesale qualified. At manager, now you fully unlock the potential of the marketing plan. So when we talk of getting to assistant supervisor, it's basically you doing business worth 2 case credits in 2 months. I'll be able to explain what CC is all about as we continue on. But maybe to simply put it, in the BOM session, I'm sure the one you attended, I'm sure you heard one of the leaders say that you can get to have your start your journey pack and you can automatically get to grow to assistant supervisor. So for example, the start your journey pack is usually already 2 case credits. So by getting that, you become wholesale qualified automatically. Then you can get to grow to supervisor. This is where you do business worth 10 case credits in 1 month. And remember, supervisor step and above, these are steps in the marketing plan that you can get to achieve from your own effort, plus the effort of the leaders, the productive team that you're building up. Yeah. Yes. And I'll be able to easily break it down in terms of the basics called focus credits, which I'll explain as we continue on how that can be a building block for your business. When we talk of getting to assistant manager, we are talking of you and your organization doing business worth 60 case credits in 2 months or even less. Yeah. But ideally maximum 2 months so that you can get to assistant manager. Then at manager, we are talking of you doing business worth 120 case credits in 2 months or 150 case credits in 4 months. Remember that this is your productivity plus the productivity of the leaders who you're growing, those leaders that you're helping to also make an extra income. Okay, then there's usually, just a moment. I hope you can see. Just a minute.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Okay, so more levels. I don't know whether I should rotate, but I think it's clear. So more levels. So once you get to manager, there are other levels in the marketing plan, which can enable you to, achieve more when it comes to income. So you can get to senior manager. So at senior manager, that means that you've been able to develop 2 managers in your team. Soaring manager, we're talking of 5 managers. Sapphire manager, 9 managers. Diamond Sapphire manager, we're talking of 17 managers. Diamond manager, 25 managers. Double diamond, 50 managers. Triple diamond, 75 managers. Diamond Centurion, 100 managers. These are leaders whom you've directly grown in your team. Platinum diamond, we're talking of 125 managers. Platinum, double diamond, 150. And I remember one of the leaders called Honami, because of her growth in the business, she was able to get to a point where the committee that runs the company had to sit down and you know, niseme aje strategize on the higher levels in the marketing plan. Yeah, higher levels. Oh, that's where sasa the platinum came in. Yeah, platinum, double diamond, we're talking of 150 managers. Platinum triple 175, platinum centurion 200 managers. Yeah, so one of the income streams that you can get to enjoy, yeah, is what we call gem bonus. Yeah, I think gem bonus one gets to enjoy once they hit Sapphire Manager. But what simply gem bonus means is that there is an increase that you get in percentage when you get to grow more managers in your organization. Yeah, so your dreams are really valid. If you have those big dreams that you want to go for, enable more people to achieve what they want, and you can get what you want. So for the incentives we have Forever to Drive, have gem bonus, which I've explained. Now Forever to Drive, this is an incentive where if you qualify, you get an amount of income kando na what you earn to be able to buy the car you'd want, or yeah, mostly the car you want. So you save up, yeah. So when you qualify for that incentive, simply there's an amount of money you get for a period of time, which you can get to save up to get the car you want, or maybe if you're not a car enthusiast, you can get to decide what to do with that money. Then gem bonus hiyo nimeongea kuhusu. Then there's Eagle Manager. Yeah, the most prestigious incentive when you get to manager and you're able to maintain productivity of a manager, 60 cc's and above. Then there is the Forever Global Rally. Yeah, of which Forever Global Rally is basically your productivity and the productivity of your whole team in general for a period of an year can qualify you for Forever Global Rally if you get to the required case credits. Then there is Level Up. Level Up, simply put, is, for example, this year when you do 1,500 case credits, and then the following year you go times two, let's say a minimum of 2,500, it's like you've done 2 times the business you did the previous year. So you qualify for Level Up. And for Level Up, people get a chance to go to the Dominican and get to see the aloe plantations and the whole process on how the products are made. Yeah. For Eagle Manager and Global Rally, the company decides on a prestigious destination where it takes its qualifiers. Yeah. And talking of chairman's bonus, this is usually a 13th check that one can qualify for when they get to qualify to Semetu. Yeah. So mostly for the chairman's bonus, it's awarded especially during Forever Global rallies. So for those who qualify, they get a chance to get their checks, and it's usually wire transferred, of course, to their bank accounts. So I hope hadi hapo we are getting value. So now to talk about basics, or rather the key things to get to understand. Firstly, it's case credits. Case credits is how the company measures productivity. So each product has case credits attached to it. So if it's aloe vera gel, for example, if it's tooth gel, if it's the deodorant, if it's the soap. So when you get to buy, you enjoy a discount, but besides that, you get to enjoy points. So these points are what accumulate to enable you to qualify for the minimum monthly recommendation, which is 4 case credits, and even other steps in the marketing plan: assistant supervisor, supervisor, assistant manager, manager, the steps we've seen beyond manager, and also the incentives. So now, talking of 4 case credits, how can you get to do 4cc? Firstly, you can get to do 4cc kivyako just by selling peke yake ama using, or both. But in a case where you're incorporating team building activities in doing your 4 case credits, you always have to ensure that 1 case credits is under your number. your distributor number. You've processed products worth 1cc either for your use or for selling or for both. And then for the 3 case credits, if you're team building, that one now, you and your new people, it can count to same. Yeah. Okay, so 4cc is business building block. Yeah. We talk of having when you're going out there to look for a job, there's that requirement you need to get to in order to get that job. Yeah. Now, in our kind of business, of course, there's no requirements to joining in, but of course, there's that requirement you need to attain to ensure that you're building your business the right way. And focus credits is one of them. So it's a business building block. It's your first most important goal. Yeah. So you as a guest who is listening in, target hata hii mwezi. Yeah. Kama umejoin hii mwezi, just target come rain, come sunshine, you're going to do your focus credits. And the beauty of focus credits is that it can give you immediate income. Yeah. So say, for example, you build a balanced business and you get to do 2 case credits from retailing and 2 case credits from recruiting activities. From the retailing, you can get 23,800. That is if you're assistant supervisor, that's the minimum. The higher you go, the more it can become. 2cc recruiting ensures you get 13,000 in bonus. So the total income, you're talking of 36,800. What would almost an extra 40K do for you? Yeah, I'm sure it can come in big time. If you're employed, ukikuwa almost 40K extra, it come through for a few things. And also maybe if you're not employed at all. So building a balanced business is very, very important because Forever allows. The beauty of Forever is that it allows you to be able to build a business where you can get to retail. But besides that, you can get to build a team of people who are doing what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. So talk about retailing. We have top selling products that you can get to understand and master and use yourself so that you can recommend with confidence. You have the aloe vera gel, that is the flagship product of the company. And to be able to learn more on how to sell aloe, there's a training I did on selling aloe. You can definitely visit the YouTube page Forever Living Products Kenya and get to watch. We have tooth gel. We have the Clean 9. Yeah, I may not go much into it right now, but the good thing is that we have online trainings for you to learn. But besides that, also, you can also get to do your own research. Yeah, and also we have physical trainings which you can get to attend and learn more about this products, but the resources are in plenty. Yeah, if you want to learn about all these top selling products and many more. Yeah, we have the Multimarker, Deodorant, Arctic Sea, and Forever Kids. So now when it comes to activity, you need to feed your pipeline by doing income generating activities. Yeah. So how do you get to do the income generating activities? Firstly, it starts with you having a list. Yeah, a list of people who you know can be potential customers, can be potential business builders. So that is where now the who do you know list starts from. So you write down the who do you know list. Also, another important thing is to sharpen your skills for inviting so that now you can get to reach out to these people in a professional way and you have an actual sit down where you can show them the business or maybe the product. And speed and numbers are important because in our kind of business, it's a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more the chances you have to get somebody who is committed. Yeah. Okay, then of course by showing some will have that interest in getting to know more, so they get to understand to attend a presentation for them to get a bigger picture of the business, so that now they can make their decision whether to do the business, which is a yes or not. Yeah, but even when you get to know, the beauty is that you can always find that they have somebody in mind who can do the business. Atakamasio, wow, yeah. So contacting for a new FBO is easy. Like 1, 2, 3. First and foremost, lists. This is where now the name list comes in. If you have your first steps to manager, there's a particular page that has a name list, how to write down a name list: name, contact, comment. So everyone on your phone book, everyone in mind, you just put them down on paper. And the reason why you write down these people is when you get them off your mind, you have more space for more people. Yeah. Yes, so list down everyone. Wale unaona they can do the business, even those you feel they can't, just list down everyone, because you never know. You may have somebody potential who will join your business. Then ask if they are open to getting more information. Yeah. Now the asking comes when you contact the people. Yeah. And of which, before contacting, ensure that you've sharpened your skills so that you can always know how to approach people who are above you. Yeah. We call it the S list, people who you look up to. Or list is people who are on the same level as you. Then W are people who look up to you, yeah, and you can help, yeah. Yes, and the beauty is that there are scripts on how you can connect each of these groups. You can contact rather each of these groups professionally. Then, once you've contacted them, connect. Yeah. So you can have a meeting, or you can send them a tool they can watch to get a bigger picture of what you're sharing, or upline. Yeah. You can invite your upline to talk to them also. Okay. Now, in the process of I hope you can get to see my screen. In the process of building your team, yeah, you'll find objections, yeah, objections from people who are not sure about the business or the products, yeah. Now, the best way to handle objections is empathizing, and that is why we have the feel, felt, found, yeah. Say for example, you've shown your friend the business, but they have an objection of they don't have experience, or they don't know how to build the business. You can empathize with them so that they can get to know that you understand where they're coming from. And also, because even for you, when you were building your business, when you were starting off, possibly those objections that your friend is facing are some that you faced yourself. So you can tell them, I understand how you feel. Personally, I felt the same way. Yeah. So, say for example, I have no experience. Somebody tells you, but I have no experience in building this business. I understand how you feel, because I felt the same way, being that I came from a background where I didn't know much about entrepreneurship. But I found out that when I attend the trainings that are usually free of charge, I can be able to sharpen my skills to do the business professionally. So you've empathized with them, but also you've given them a solution that they can also embrace. So I hope hadi hapo tumeelewa. Feel, felt, found. Always, 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 always. I don't know whom I can sell these products to. They seem to be really costly. I understand how you feel. I felt the same way, but I found out that as long as you get to share value to your clients, they'll get to see the need of getting that product at the amount that you're selling, because they've seen the value that it will have on their well-being. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Na ni kama umetolea mtu mzigo, actually, by going about it that way. So how can you maximize forever? By doing what is required of you on a daily basis. Using the products, this is very key. And as you use the products, you can document, you can take a picture, you can take a video, also to get to show your audience that you're a user of what you're recommending. It builds on integrity. Sharing the product. So when you use and you benefit, you just sharing your story. It's part of you sharing more about the products. And by doing so, you can get to earn profits from that. Then you can share the opportunity for those who also want to make an extra income. Planning to be 4CCs active, working towards being 4CCs active, because if you can remember what I mentioned, being 4CCs active also gets to it unlocks the income streams that you can tap into. Yeah. Then going for all incentives, yeah. We have the very minimal incentive, the 5cc dinner incentive. Like we have one running this month. If you qualify next month during the Mombasa BOM, afterwards you get to attend that dinner that we'll be having. Yeah. So plan on qualifying for all incentives, even the small ones that you have running in your team, and or for the larger team, and enable your team, or rather empower your team to also get to qualify for them. Okay. So now, I had mentioned about one of the most prestigious incentives we have, and that is the Eagle Manager. Yeah. Now, Eagle Manager, simply put, is you as a manager ensuring that the business that you're doing, you and your organization, is above average. Yeah. And to just give you a rough estimate of an Eagle Manager, what they can get to do, ideally in a month, it's 60cc. Yeah. 60cc on average monthly, yeah, over a period of 12 months can enable you to easily achieve the incentive of Eagle Manager. And this is an incentive that once you get to, it's say that Eagle managers actually earn up to 2 times more than ordinary managers. Also, it means that your team is winning because you have a team of people who are productive. But also, besides that, the travel itself, yeah, you have all expenses paid for travel, and you're given an extra ticket. Now, I think shopping money as well. So it's really, really luxurious, and it's something that we can definitely aim to achieve. So what does it require for you to be an awesome FBO, not just an average FBO? Use products every day. Hiyo nimeweza kumention. Check your system because you always want to see how the progress is in terms of how you're smashing your business and also your team. Yeah. Never miss events. Yeah, this is very, very important because for majority of us who are starting the business, we didn't have experience on how to do a few things here and there, but through attending events we got to develop the skill and the knowledge. So be it online like this one, be it physical at the office, be it a bigger company event, be it the travels that we have, anything you qualify for, make a point of showing up. Then personal development, get to grow yourself as a person because you get to earn, or rather your pay is equal to the person that you've become. I hope hapo tumeweza kuelewana. Yeah. Yes. The more you develop yourself, the more knowledge you have, the more you're able to implement on it, and you get to grow as a person exponentially. Then never miss 4cc, very, very important because it's the building business block of the company. Yeah. And now this is where now when you get to master 4cc and you duplicate it, hitting goals like supervisor, assistant manager, manager, and beyond become easy. Then you already have a support structure to ensure that you get to the success you want. You have uplines, yeah, the people who, or rather the person who showed you the business, they can get to coach you and guide you because they've worked in experience. They have an experience of the business. So they'll get to guide you from the experience gotten. Trainings like this one and also many others that we have lined up for you to get the necessary skills and knowledge in your business. Then we have the YouTube channel. In any case you're held up and sometimes you miss trainings that happen live, you can always go to YouTube and just scroll down. Utaweza kuona a variety of trainings from product related to skills related to business related. All that is available. We have social media. Yeah. Like we have social media accounts, the Instagram page we have for the company, Forever Kenya, and even global, the Facebook page we have, even you yourself deciding to use social media as a support structure to build your business. And then, of course, we have the headquarter office that usually control a lot of things, the making of the product, the shipping, yani logistics is catered for by our HQ office. So sisi tu ni kufungua mdomo and sharing more about what we have to offer and making money in the process. Okay, so as I finish off, Another support structure we have is FLP 360. And the best bit about the FLP 360 is that currently you can get a free version which can enable you to build your business. But getting the paid version as well is good because in the previous training, actually, the leader who was training, Jacinta, mentioned that if you get to pay for FLP 360, there's a way it can enable you to build a global business. Yeah, yani you've opened shop in all the countries where the company has a branch. Now, unapata pesa in different currencies. It's really exciting. We have our website, foreverlivingproducts.com, where you can go learn more about the products, the business, everything that entails our kind of business. Then we have the First Steps to Manager. This is a physical book, a planning book to enable you to sit down, set down the goals that you want to achieve, get to understand more about basics such as case credits, how to build your business, most importantly, because possibly for you, you'd want to do the business online or offline. The First Steps to Manager breaks down all the avenues you can build your business so that you can get to have that knowledge and you can get to decide how to build your business. And then most importantly, we have the company policy book. This is really crucial because you need to, well, we have certain ethics we abide by to ensure that we're building the business the correct way. So having a company policy leaflet, I think it's a leaflet or a booklet, is very important for you to know the do's and don'ts. But also we usually have training set up for you to know more about the company policy, yeah, and also to ensure that you're aligned with the company rules so that you don't get terminated or anything wrong happening, yeah. Yes, so I hope hadi hapo tumepata value. Maybe you can drop me fire emojis if you have, because I've come to the end of the session. Yeah. And before I finish off, maybe to just give all of us an assignment. What is next after this? Start talking to people. Yeah. Can you talk to 20 people in the next 7 days? Definitely you can. So just to advise also on how you can get to talk to people, get back to your upline, let them take you through the scripts that we have on how to contact people who are in your S list, your O list, your W list. And also we have tools such as GoPro, Eric Quarry, GoPro. You can listen in to get to know how, or rather the scripts that he has that can enable you to build a team. And also we have scripts with, of course, our leaders on how to get to start selling your first products. Yeah. Yes. So start talking to people. But before then, ensure that you have the script set. You can even do role play. Yeah, you can role play maybe with your upline or somebody weze kujua how to make the call so that now when you get to the actual calls, you know, you're doing very, very well. Yes. So with that, thank you so much. I hope tumeweza kupata value. Tumeweza kupata value kabisa. Yes. So maybe before I end, kama kuna any question from anyone, you can get to ask. Maybe you can drop it on the chat box. I can refer to my chat box. I can refer to my chat box ndio nione kama kuna swali. Yeah. Any leader who has a query? Okay, so far not seeing any question. So maybe a few things I can advise on is for the guest, get to go through the product catalog so that you can understand the ranges of products we have, and that can help you to get to know which products to get for yourself. Get to understand the fastest selling products. There's a training by Alan Asuma on YouTube to help you understand the fastest selling products. Also get to go through the first steps to managers so that you can go through the scripts on how to contact your clients professionally. And then the tools I've mentioned, GoPro by Eric Worre, Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. We have others that even come before that. We have the Rise of the Entrepreneur. In any case, you're venturing into business for the first time, take time and listen to that. We have Brilliant Compensation by Team Sales for you to understand what makes our industry unique. Also, that will really, really help. And then, yeah, also social media trainings, they're available on YouTube to enable you to start building business the right way. And also, most importantly, not only social media, but also offline, which is listed down in the first steps to manager, how you can get to do your first launch. Yes, so with that, thank you so much. And wishing all of us a good night. Back to you, Emmanuel.